Hello YouTube. Alright, so check it out. We were just at McDonald's, right? And the order taker completely screwed up the order. And I'm going to tell you how and why and what happened. This will be entertaining. And I need y'all's help on this because I don't know what, I'm not quite sure what to do. But so I'm with my kids. Last night we stopped at McDonald's to just get something quick and simple. And I'm placing the order, and this girl's like talking over me, and then she totals the order out, sends me around to the first menu in the middle of my order, or like while I'm ordering food. So I'm like, so I started over. I says, I'm not done. She says, oh, I'm sorry. So we did it again. She did the same thing. She's like, she like punched in the first two things, and I didn't have like a 10-minute gap in between either. Like I was like one thing, next thing, next thing, next thing, and she's like, I went one thing, next thing, and she says, that'll be $7.39, please pull around, while I'm speaking my third thing. She just like decided she was done taking the order or something, I don't know. So I was like, all right, okay, that's what I said, okay, and I just went around and went inside, ordered food. I didn't say nothing, I just ordered food, got what we wanted. I forgot something my wife wanted, so I had to turn around and go back, but and it was only one thing, so I didn't get the same treatment the second time. Like, you know, I ordered my one thing, and that was good. So today we go there, and the same thing happens. I'm ordering food, and so the same thing happens anyways. So eventually I'm getting frustrated, and I say, all right, you know what, forget this. I'm like, I'm coming inside. I'll just deal with it in there. And I left. I pulled out of the drive-thru. There's a long line in the drive-thru anyways. I didn't want to sit there. So I went inside. And I'm like, yo, look, maybe I'm just going to complain about it this time. I'm just going to say something because it's obvious that these people, you know, this is going on. So, and there was a lot of people, too, bringing stuff back in that, like, they didn't order. Or, like, there was a lot of McDonald's bags walking from their cars back into the building. So I get the manager, and I'm like, hey, look, so I told her what happened. And while I'm talking to her, I'm placing my order with the girl standing right next to her. And, like, I'm not screwing up. Like, I know what I want. I've ordered this stuff 3 times already today, you know, in the last 5 minutes. I know what I'm ordering. So, and I tell you what I ordered. It was a 6-piece nugget, a 4-piece nugget with no sauce for either of them, 2 Go-Gurts, 1 apple slice, like a little bag of apple slices, anyways, and a double quarter pounder with cheese. And a large sweet tea with light ice. So anyways, so I'm doing this, I'm talking to the manager at the same time, and I'm watching this girl like ring the stuff in, and I'll tell her the next thing, and this girl that's ringing this stuff in is ringing in, like, she's like, all right, so what do you want with the chicken nugget meals? And I'm like, I didn't order chicken nugget meals. Well, I didn't order chicken nugget meals, did I? I ordered a 4-piece, a 6-piece, 2 Go-Gurts, and an apple slice. I didn't order meals. So I looked at the manager and I said, this is what I'm talking about right here. And she says to me, no, I said, this is what I'm talking about. And this is the 3rd time. I'm like, last night, and then like 5 minutes ago in the drive-thru, and then right now, this is 1, 2, 3 times the exact same thing, people not listening. And she said, well, what do you have me do about it? I said, have a staff meeting on listening. That would be a good, you know, a good communication, how to listen to your customer. We all know, like all us lawn guys, we all know we got to listen to our customer. They can't say, yo, look, I want the grass cut at 2 inches and then we cut it at 6. That doesn't work. We have to, you know, we have to listen. So she said, then she starts in with the whole, like, their kids, you know, they're 14, 15, 16-year-old kids, and I'm like thinking, well, at first I felt bad because she said that the girl that was out back taking the order is out back crying right now because she didn't know what she did wrong. And that kind of, like, I was like, oh man, that's bad, oh man. But then I thought, well, you know what, there's going to be customers like this. Like, you're going to have people that expect you to listen to what they're ordering and not get it wrong, but at least listen to what's being ordered. Don't, I mean, how do you get it that far off? She got it so far off, like, and she's new. And I'm like, okay, so I told her, I'm like, so this is what I said. I didn't say, oh, I did. I said, well, I'll apologize to her if you send her up. Because I did. I felt bad. I have a heart, people. I'm not heartless. But, and I thought about it. And I says, but you know what? Don't go back there and make her feel better about it. And she like got all defensive, and I'm like, no, don't, because this is life. This is life. Don't make her feel better about it, because this is going to happen. When you deal with people, this is what you're going to have to deal with. And judging by the fact that she didn't listen well to begin with, you know, and I'm not her parent, so it's not my place or anything, but I am our customer, so I figure this is a good life lesson for her. People are going to be like this. And I didn't like yell at her. I didn't do anything to make her feel bad. It's just like, she just doesn't listen. And so maybe what the manager needs to say is, well, did you do anything to provoke the behavior? Because if you don't do that, she'll never figure it out. She'll continue to do the same thing for the rest of her life. And she'll always work in like reception, and she'll never get better if nobody ever like makes a consequence for her behavior. That was the consequence for her not listening to my simple order. 6-piece nugget, 4-piece nugget, 2 Go-Gurts, 1 apple slices, a large sweet tea with light ice, a double quarter pounder with cheese. So, what do y'all think? Was I hard on her? Was I too hard on her? Do I need to write them a letter of apology? Or do y'all think that we need to expect better out of our children to where they don't get to be teenagers and go work at McDonald's and piss people off? I think that, like, I expect a lot out of my, like, not a lot, not an excessive amount of stuff, but I expect my kids to behave. When we're out in public and they're cutting up, nope, not happening like that. We don't allow that behavior. We don't whip them or nothing in public or anywhere else, but we definitely expect them to behave, and there's consequences for misbehaving. Whether it's a simple consequence or complex consequence, something happens, okay? We can't have, and it teaches our kids, and they don't listen. If we told them to do something 3 times and they still can't do it correctly, we have a conversation about listening. It's a good thing to do. I don't want my kids growing up working at McDonald's not listening to what people are ordering. Anyways, leave in the comments, what do you guys think? Do I need to write a letter of apology? Was I too hard on her? Or does she need to learn how to listen? Let me know what you guys think.